Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona. Today I'm doing the new arrival video for November 1st, 2024. Got it right that time. Okay, medium-sized week. You know, not a ton of stuff, but a lot of great stuff that came in. I also got some CDs, DVDs, Blu-ray audios, that type of thing. I will show you guys. But let me first start by telling you about this week's pre-orders. A few things. Mobile Fidelity is doing Miles Davis Dark Magus. It's a live show at Carnegie Hall. To be a fly on the wall at that show when everybody showed up, seeing Miles Davis, and that's what they got. That would have been a priceless exit interview type of situation to figure out what people were thinking. But hasn't been announced yet, but like all all Mobile Fidelity titles as of late, it seems like they're not really releasing anything. They're not announcing anything that's getting released much past 3 or 4 months. Everything seems to be coming pretty quickly. They've also announced Miles Davis's Sorcerer. That is on super vinyl, but this is a 33 as opposed to the standard vinyl version, which was a 45 RPM. Let's see. Same thing. Unknown date. War's Greatest Hits on SACD from Analog Productions, also unknown date. You know, I don't tell you guys about all the pre-orders, but there's a lot of other stuff. The Elder Scrolls, Childish Gambino, Diablo 4, All Time Low. Go check right on the main page of the website. There's a pre-order tab. There are a lot of pre-orders on there. I think we're like maybe 500 pre-orders now. We used to only do pre-orders for what I felt were key titles, but I hired somebody who just does nothing but pre-orders. That's her job. The website, put pre-orders up, order the pre-orders. She's all pre-orders all the time, which is nice because I used to do it and not my favorite thing to do. Okay, let me show you guys the digital media. A buddy of mine, I've done some live streams with him in the past. He released an SACD. He's a big SACD guy. We did the Wild Times together. I did the Serviceman 45 and by myself. That was myself. But the first 45 I did was in conjunction with him as well. The Chuck Womack Ham, Hocks, and Beans. But he's been on the channel before. But he released a CD of the Jordan Brothers. They used to play at a club called the ID. It was in South Phoenix. It's actually still there. It's like a railroad car turned over and like, it's a weird building. It's like a railroad tanker that's been toppled over. They cut a doorway in it and they pushed it up against the building, and it was a club. It's still there, not a club. I think they do taxes there or something. It's in an industrial part of Phoenix now. But it was a club, and Steve Jordan was playing back in the day there. And this is a compilation of, yeah, the Jordan Brothers. A lot of covers. Tito Puente, B.B. King. Yeah, and some original stuff on here as well. It looks like Jimmy McGriff. But the Duke is his. The Squeeze Box Man. I feel bad because I actually have this. I have to play it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But yes, if you like local Arizona music, or if you want to try some local Arizona music, we have the Jordan Brothers. Okay. Blu-ray audio. We've got Chicago. Carly Simon's No Secrets. This is in 5.1 Quadio. 5.1, so actually it's in Atmos, it's in 5.1, and it's in Quadio, which is the quadraphonic mix, and a high-res stereo mix. So you actually have got 4 different options there. We've got Black Sabbath's Alive Evil, Atmos, and high-resolution stereo. Also Blu-ray audio. And Seal, the groundbreaking debut album featuring the worldwide hit Crazy. Had I known the Buggles were opening for Seal, I would have been at this Seal concert in a minute. I missed it. I had no clue the Buggles were opening. I would have loved to seen them live. Very disappointing. I heard Seal's pretty good too. Not really something I'd go for, but I would have gone for the Buggles. Okay. Some items that are on the sale section. I've got Stanley Turrentine's Rough and Tumble. This is a Blue Note Tone Poet, all analog, cut from the original master tape by Kevin Gray. Normally $39, I got it for $25.99. The Rolling Stones Hackney Diamonds. Great album. I loved it. I love all Rolling Stones stuff, so that's not really saying too much. I mean, I like Black and Blue, and a lot of people are like, oh, Black, you know, but for me, I don't think they had a bad album. This is their latest. This is the indie exclusive clear vinyl variant. Normally 33 bucks. I got it for $22.99. And last, oh, the Black Pumas. This is the gold and black and red vinyl variant. This is the 1-year deluxe anniversary edition. Normally 36, I've got it for $21.99. Okay, the new arrivals. Now this actually came out a couple of weeks ago, but UPS was kind enough to drop my order off the roof of a building, or at least that's what it appeared to look like. So I had to wait for replacements. But check it out. It is Donald Byrd's Kofi. Absolutely love this. I haven't actually even had a chance to listen to this yet, but I love this cover. Look at Donald Byrd just chilling there. But for me, the coolest thing about this cover is he's got a Rolex GMT Pepsi on his wrist. How awesome is that? If you're a watch guy, you might find that interesting. Funny thing about that watch is my grandfather was chief mechanic for Pan Am out of New York. And he had this exact watch. And I remember growing up, him telling me, Mike, when I die, I'm giving your sister this, I'm giving you this, and I'm giving, you know, your cousin this, and your other cousin this. But what I was gonna get was this watch. And it was beautiful. And I really didn't know much about watches at the time, but that was gonna be the watch that I received when he passed away. Well, the long and short of it was he passed away, he was dating somebody, and when he passed away, apparently he had no possessions. So I never did get this said watch after growing up with it, and him just, you know, he would take it out of his box and just like, here, it's really weird when I think back on it. It was like sharing his inheritance, like, this is what you're gonna get, this is it, this is all. But what a cool piece it was. To this day, I still want one, but getting the set of a Rolex dealer is, yeah, that ain't happening. Not for me. You gotta, I mean, I buy watches, but not the kind of watches you gotta buy to have them bestow the honor of selling you that watch. Okay, let's see. Chet Baker, Baker's Holiday. This is part of the new acoustic sound. Well, it's not new, it's been around a couple years now, but the acoustic sound series. All analog, cut from the original master tape, in most cases by Ryan Smith, although I don't know who did this particular one, but Ryan Smith has done, I want to say, the bulk of these. Not a record I've actually been too familiar. I don't even know if I've ever heard this record. So looking forward to, I don't know why I put that over there. Looking forward to giving that a listen. Another acoustic sound series title, we've got Sonny Rollins' East Broadway Rundown. Great record on Impulse. Oh, it's like, oh, we're starting out with all jazz. There's other stuff in here, I promise, but we'll start with the good stuff. All right, Bobby Hutcherson's Dialogue, part of the Blue Note Tone Poets series. Ah, fantastic. All analog, cut from the original master tape by Kevin Gray. And a title that, if you want an original of, is going to cost you quite a few bucks. But you can get this beautiful gatefold all analog, cut from the original master tape by Kevin Gray. Cliff Jordan, Blue Note 1565. Yeah, look at that lineup. Lee Morgan, Curtis Filler, Paul Chambers, Art Taylor. Awesome record. The newest album from The Cure. We've got Songs of a Lost World. This is the indie vinyl variant, which I think is a gray. Doesn't say. Mastered by Miles Showell. Marble stone vinyl. And then we've got the black vinyl variant. The indie vinyl variant is a little bit limited from what I heard directly from Universal. They are going to have some coming out shortly within the next couple of weeks, but they did not make enough on the original go-round to meet demand. So if you're not getting it right away and the indie's the one you want, I say wait a couple of weeks, chances are it's going to come around. The black vinyl version, though, should be pretty plentiful. Oh, wait a minute. I've never seen that before. Okay, so check this out. The Cure. The indie exclusive is mastered by Miles Showell. The black vinyl version is mastered by Bernie Grunman and Brian Lucy. The same exact record is mastered by two separate people. I would probably say let's go with Bernie Grunman's cut. That would be my, without hearing it, just guesstimating based on past work, I would pick the Bernie Grunman mastered version on black vinyl. Peter Gabriel. This is the vinyl voice edition. This is on silver vinyl. So we've got Peter Gabriel 1, our car, on silver vinyl. Peter Gabriel 2 on blue vinyl. Peter Gabriel 3 on yellow vinyl. Peter Gabriel 4 on green vinyl. And that's the end of the Peter Gabriel. We got 1 through 4. Brian Ferry, Retrospective, Selective Recordings from 1973 to 2023. This is a 2 LP set, and this is the limited edition clear vinyl variant. I think I got the black vinyl version last week. This is the indie exclusive. Frank Sinatra with Quincy Jones, L.A. is My Lady, featuring George Benson, Bob James, Lionel Hampton, Ray Brown, and other jazz all-stars. All new mixes by Larry Walsh. This is actually a fantastic record. Was it his last album? I think it was close to his last album, but I think it's his last great album. This album actually has clips on YouTube of him inside the recording studio. And when you watch it, you're like, man, Frank really was the man. What a consummate professional. When you see him in the studio and you see guys like Quincy Jones, who's the legend he is, recognizing how he was in the presence of Frank Sinatra. It's a cool video if you find it online. Boskag, Silk Degrees. This is on translucent blue vinyl. But, you know, I do love Frank Sinatra. Elliott Smith. This is the indie exclusive color vinyl version of Either Or, red vinyl. King Crimson, we've got red. This is the 2024 Steven Wilson and Dave Singleton Elemental Mixes on 200-gram heavyweight vinyl. Drive-By Truckers, American Band, Deluxe Edition. Frosted Silver and Clear Shadow Wave. Joe Strummer and the Mascaleros. We've got Rock Art and the X-Ray Style. 25th anniversary on George Harrison's label, Dark Horse. SYML Infinity. We've got Hank Mobley's Soul Station. This is the blue vinyl, Blue Note authorized retailer only exclusive. Yeah, so not an indie exclusive. This I think was available to Blue Note authorized dealer stores. What does that mean? You have to carry like X amount of Blue Notes. You got to stock them, you know, that type of thing. But I carry everything Blue Note, so that wasn't a problem. The Cosmic Tones Research Trio, All Is Sound. Interesting. Johnny Taylor, One Step from the Blues. From Kraft, originally on Stax. Usher, Confessions, 20th anniversary edition. 20th anniversary edition, 14 times platinum. That's a lot of platinum. But this was back in the day when you could still sell like a gazillion CDs. Or like the tail end of it anyways. Maybe not. 2004. No, that's pretty impressive. 14 times platinum. Jamiroquai, Return of the Space Cowboy. This is the 30th anniversary edition on moon gray colored vinyl. I want to say the days of like being able to sell millions and millions of CDs, that probably ended like 2001, 2002. like right in the Napster heyday. Mary J. Blige, What's the 411? New edition. This is hits. This is just like a greatest hits compilation. Little Peepee. Let's see. Little Peep. Part 1 on 45 RPM vinyl. Wonder if it's on purple vinyl. That makes sense. We've got a purple Peep on the front. Jelly Roll. Beautifully Broken. Featuring I Am Not Okay and Liar. Cody Johnson. Triple vinyl leather deluxe edition. On Warner Music Nashville. Hank 3. Rising Outlaw, 25th Anniversary Edition, Limited Edition Colored Vinyl. A lot of country today. Look at this. Tim McGraw, Not a Moment Too Soon. Actually, I don't know if you can really see it in the video here, but I moved our country section right there. We used to have like local music, the WTF section, world music, and country was like relegated to the worst corner of the store, which was actually back by that back speaker, you know, farthest away from the door. But country has been on a tear lately. A lot of people are starting to pick it up on vinyl, and a lot of people are looking for it, where that really wasn't the case for like the first 7 or 8 years I was open. So we gave it kind of a more prominent spot in the store because there's so much good country coming out now on vinyl. So people are looking for it, and now they can find it easier because it is right after rock. Willie Nelson, Last Leaf on the Tree. It is an absolutely horrible album cover. Okay. Machine Head, Through the Ashes of Empires. This is the light blue vinyl variant. Ah, the record that nobody asked for. We've got Jimmy Fallon's Holiday Seasoning. Well, I mean, this will probably sell based on all the collabs. Featuring Ariana Grande, Megan Thee Stallion, Dolly Parton, Meghan Trainor, the Jonas Brothers, The Roots, and more. New Year's Eve Polka. Weird Al Yankovic. He didn't get a spot on the hype sticker. How disappointing. This might be pretty fun, actually. Almost Too Early for Christmas with Dolly Parton. I wouldn't mind seeing a record of all the like impersonations he did. You know, he dressed up as the Doors, or, you know, Jim Morrison. They did a little Doors bit, and he's done that a few times. Got a restock of Donald Byrd's Royal Flush Blue Note Classic. Dayglow, self-titled indie vinyl variant, the new album from Dayglow. And although this is now the little bit left of what, you know, this is the very tail end of this is our Halloween section. 4 records left. Not a new arrival, but we have a Halloween themed-ish new arrival. You know, not really. Horror movie. But why the hell would this not have come out a couple of weeks ago? That doesn't make a lot of sense. But we've got Scream. The killer new soundtrack. Limited edition mirror board. Just in time for Christmas. All right, guys, check us out online at theingroove.com. Until next time.